Hi everyone, this is Chris Stewart with footage from both May 5th, 2014 and May 7th, 2014. So, my training has been a little bit irregular lately. I'm actually graduating college next week, so I haven't had the consistency I would like in the gym, plus I'm coming off a meet that was kind of taxing on my body. I've got a few things going on that are irritating me anyway. One of them is an issue that I've had before with my SI joint. It seems like whenever I go really heavy with the front squats or cleans, it seems to irritate my SI joint. And I'm going to play with my feet positioning in the coming weeks. I'm going to try a wider stance and see if this mitigates the issue. If that does, that would be great, because then I wouldn't have to worry about that anymore, hindering my training progress. Another, I don't know if this is an injury or a soreness that came off post meet, was in my rear delts. So on my first snatch, I caught it way out in front of me, and I didn't really muscle it up, but I muscled the weight over my head, I would say. So the weight was out in front of me, and then I kind of pulled it back with my rear delts more or less to make sure I didn't miss it in front of me. And this caused them to be irritated for 2 or 3 days afterwards. I've never really had that before. So I probably need to add some accessory work to strengthen my rear delts, keep that from happening, and I guess I probably should go to the root of the issue, which is catching that snatch out in front, which wasn't good. And I think that issue is going to persist when I get up to heavier snatch weights, but I guess I'll have to wait and see until I snatch heavier next time. So I haven't really been doing much heavy weightlifting this week. It's kind of an off week, and then next week is going to be kind of an off week too, because I have to study for finals. I mean, I guess I'll probably be able to get lifts in at the beginning of the week, but that's about it. So for training methodology, I am thinking I'm going to do a lot of box work this month. This encourages hip drive, or strengthen your hips to actually generate enough speed as possible to get underneath the bar. One thing, as you can see on that clean right there, is the bar is really crashing down on my delts. I need to either I need to go up and meet the bar where it's at. I just have this mindset that I want to squat down as soon as possible on all of my cleans, and I don't actually wait for the bar to meet my delts before I start squatting down, or I don't go meet the bar where it's at. I wait for, I start descending into my squat, and the bar just crashes on top of me. What happens is then I think it was the second clean in this video, I missed the forward because I just wasn't used to having the weight crash down on top of me like that. So I'm going to be doing a lot of box work, and I want to actually, you'll see in this second part of this training cycle, well, not this training cycle, sorry, this training video, or here it is, I'm actually going a little higher on my boxes, so I'm hang cleaning from the mid-thigh, which is what I want to kind of keep doing. Is I want to reinforce getting underneath this bar with the turnover very quick. It seems like I have sort of a slow turnover, and then meeting the bar where it's actually at instead of letting it crash down on top of me. Hopefully this box work will help encourage that. I'm going to be doing box work for my snatches as well, sort of for the same reason. My snatch has other issues going on, specifically to do with my right rear delt. It seems to be getting torqued in some way that I am not intending to torque it, so it's causing irritation. But so I worked up to a 185 double today on these hang cleans from the mid thigh, and I was pretty happy with that. I did it for 2 sets. So on the first set, this is 155 here, by the way. On the first set, I made the first one and I missed the second one, and then I don't remember why I missed the second one. I guess we'll wait and see when the video footage gets there. But The the turnover though is kind of my issue with these things. I want to make it quicker. I want to actually get underneath the bar quicker. If you see my heavy, I'm gonna actually post a link in the YouTube video description to where I'm catching this bar at. I catch the bar pretty high, almost too high, when I'm going heavy on my squats. I want to be not heavy on my cleans, sorry. I want to be catching it lower, because the lower you can catch the bar successfully, the more weight you can add on to your clean. So if I can get accommodated to catching this bar 6 inches lower, I would be able to. I don't know how much I would actually be able to add. I think the saying is a kilogram for every inch that you catch the bar lower. I mean, that's just folktale, I think, at this point. But I think I'd actually be able to. I would be able to have larger growth than that because I'm relatively new to Olympic weightlifting, and my ceiling. I'm in that infancy stage where any technical improvements that I make are magnified compared to a technical improvement that a professional weightlifter makes. So here's the second 185 attempt I was talking about. It takes a little while to get everything set up on these. It's kind of annoying. I mean, as you see, my core gave in. So the reason I missed it was because I didn't keep my core tight, and you can see it collapses forward, and once you have that core collapse forward, there's no way you're getting out of that front squat position down at the very bottom. And other so someone commented on a 240-pound clean I missed. I think it was probably a month ago now, and I had the same thing happen. Is I am losing stability in my core on those very heavy lifts, so I need to really work on keeping my core at the bottom of my clean, or else I'm just gonna miss it. I mean, that's what happened on that 185.